All right, here we are in a beautiful Andis, Texas this morning, looking at a very special 1934 Pontiac straight 8 Series 603 Cabriolet. Beautiful car, part of a collection out here in Texas that we're handling. We're doing several cars over 3 days here, and make sure you go to Spud's Garage. We'll have a special web page for all the cars out of this collection, and we'll be doing more over the next coming year. So really neat car. You don't see many of these cars. Series 603 is kind of the mid-level, trim level car, and you know, you look at something like this and you go, mid-level. It's just gorgeous. It's top to bottom, the restoration. You'll see that the bottom side is just as nice as the top side of this car. I believe the car was finished. It's a multiple award-winning car. We'll try and gather more specs and information when we get back to the office as far as that goes. We know there's a blue ribbon in the car here from 2013 Milwaukee masterpiece, first in class. Studying a dual side mount car. It's finished in a Douglas green, very native colors on this car, black fenders. Has a tan canvas top on it, has maple brown leather interior, and we'll cover the interior and stuff like we always do as we walk around here, but we just like to cover it full length here for you. Nearly flawless, or almost flawless paint wise. You know, if you want to pick this one, I mean, this car is just gorgeous. The presentation's incredible. White wall tires. Here you'll see the Pontiac 8 emblem on the hubcap here. All these hubcaps are just cool. 6 of them on this baby. The Native American Indian on the mascot on the hood here is just really special. When you look at these, you can't imagine what it would take to design these back in the day. The designers were very creative. You'll see the Pontiac emblem, winged emblem on the hood here. Grill and bright work is awesome. These bumperettes, I believe, were optional also. We'll stop back and let you have a look here, and pretty good look at the front end. What a beautiful day to do it out here in the middle of a pasture. Step back and let you look at this side here. Kind of walk around, and we're just going to give you a little bit more perspective as we go. There's not a lot to say. This car pretty much speaks for itself. The design, like I talked about, and the engineering on this car is just unbelievable. Typical Pontiac, you know, they carried a lot of this feel throughout the eras in some of their cars. Dual side mounts are nice. Again, the bottom side of this car is just super sweet. Pinstriping is like a tan that goes along with the tan canvas top on it. It has dual wipers on it, which is neat. Factory cal vent here. I've opened everything. I've had it up on a lift already. You'll see that here shortly. You could, like I said, it's almost or nearly flawless. There's a little tiny touch up right here that was done. You know, typical little tiny spots that you'd see here and there, but not many of them, that's for sure. And probably not even worth talking about because the car's presentation is excellent. The paint quality is superior. Dash wise, finished, I'm sure, as it was factory, with a faux woodwork on the dash here. Maple brown interior. We started it up, we drove it over here to on location, put the top up ourselves. Kind of give you an idea, they restored all the bows and trim work here in the back. Put the back window down. There's a little bit of a small spot here on the top. That's the only thing I could see. Doors shut incredible. Big old wind wings on this car. Same flowing theme here to the back. You'll see that. Firestone era correct tires on it. Probably purchased from Coker. We'll step back and let you take a look here. Also has, not only does it have front bumperettes, it's got rear bumperettes on it, but it also has the luggage rack in the rear here, which I'm sure was optional. I've had it out. It moves and functions fine. Little bit of fuel damage on the rear body panel here. Again, you know, this is a beautiful car. Anybody that tells you their car is absolutely 100% perfect is not telling you the truth. I can tell you that. These are factory original bumper steps, so you can see they got still a little bit of character to them, because I'm sure you can't buy these in a reproduction status. Kind of gives you an idea of the car. People did get in and out of it at one time. We're going to open up the deck lid here. or the deck lid, the rumble seat. Forgot to mention it's a cabriolet with rumble seat. The leather is very nice. You'll see it flows down into the back here. Catch the clouds in the reflection of the deck lid there. Again, we'll step back here and let you take a look. Sometimes my videos are long. I try and stop and let you look. We're going to do probably a lot of cars today. This is the first car of the day. I wanted to get the light right. Doing a 35 Buick next, I believe. Another cabriolet. Get in here and invite you in. Running board top to bottom. Like I said, this is just a really special car. Door jamb to door jamb. All the gauges and everything. This entire car is a full body off style restoration. You'll see the vacuum wipers there. The odometer time reading, time of inspection is 94,383. Just beautiful. Has a optional driver's side sun visor on it. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. Definitely hang on to the end of the video. We'll have more. Go to spudsgarage.com where I took a lot of still photos. Alright, we're going to take you through a start up and run back to the ranch here, but basically it's very simple to start this car. You just turn the key to the on position over here, and the gas pedal actually acts as a starter when it's in full acceleration mode. Starts right up. Little frog in my throat there for a second. Gas gauge reading's half tank. Temperature gauge is working. We warmed this car up this morning before we brought it out here. It's what you should do with one of these cars. Odometer reading at the time of inspection is 94,383. Amp gauge works when you bring the R's up there, so the generator is working like it's supposed to. Oil pressure, just about 40 pounds. Over here to the controls, this is a headlight switch, but this is a selector for country lighting. Pull the throttle so you can warm it up in the morning after you've choked it. Chokes here. Just beautiful. Dual wipers. The visor we talked about before. There's the blue ribbon I mentioned during the video. Just a really neat car. It's got a start engine process here in the glove box. Notice a little pocket down there for a map pocket. Anyway, we're going to take it back to the ranch. We want to thank you for coming and listening to us, and make sure you hang on to the end of the video. If you're seriously interested in the car, just enjoy watching my videos. Make sure you cover the end, because the bottom side of this car is just as sweet as the top. Have a great day. Alright, let's get underneath the hood here on the passenger side. We'll take you over to the driver's side here in just a moment and share that side with you, and share the data tag and the VIN number, that kind of thing. It's a very nicely restored. It's a 224 cubic inch Pontiac straight 8. These things are just a work of art and engineering at their time. Flathead straight 8. So you got 8 cylinders there. It has a Carter downdraft carburetor, single barrel, but a very authentic restoration on this car, and very nicely done Concours style. This little function here is actually the starter. You push the gas pedal to start it. We'll share that with you probably in the video as we go along. I'm doing the engine before I do the walk around. But very much to factory specifications. You get underneath this car, it's just dry as a bone. We have it up on the lift. We'll share that with you. Oil bath air filter there. Just pretty much like it would have been from the factory, only better, that's for sure. You'll see the horn underneath the hood here. It has dual vacuum wipers, so it's got vacuum connected to that. They have these neat little hood props here. Anyway, we're thinking you get the idea. All right, as mentioned, we'll get you over here onto the driver's side. Very nice, equal to the other side, obviously. Again, a 223, 224 cubic inch straight 8. You get a really better view of it here. Flathead V8. Authentic style restoration, as mentioned. I love the factory wire separators here that keep everything nice and tidy. You'll see the starter here. You'll see the native Indian on the side of the block here. The petcock, the way, I mean, you can just tell the level of the detail here. The VIN number's here on the chassis where it should be. I'll get it there. Right there. It's hard sometimes to get an angle with this high mount or this spare, side mount spare for that. Oh. Data tag is here on the firewall where it belongs. Factory horn, cooling system. Generator right there. Anyway, we think you get the idea. Go to spudsgarage.com. We put this baby up on the lift. It's just as nice on the bottom side as it is on the top side here. Anyway, thanks for listening to me. All right, we got the 34 Pontiac 8 up on the lift here. Incredible car. We're going to show you the undercarriage on it. Very much a Concours style restoration. Beautiful top to bottom car. Trying to beat some rain clouds here. I'm hoping we beat them and we don't get some rain on her, but we'll get her down. Anyway, fit and finish of this car top to bottom. Very high quality restoration. Frame, everything. This is a body off. The bottom side of the body is the color of the exterior of the car. Wow, beautiful. All factory equipped. You'll see that anything that was black or metal, like the chassis or the bottom side of the running boards, is finished in a satin style black. At some points it's more along the lines of a gloss. Pontiac 8 Cabriolet. Look it up here. All the rubber shielding here is where it's supposed to be. A lot of pride and a lot of money in this style of restoration on this car. These shocks, they want to make sure these cars rode smooth. Those are shocks in the front. They're just huge. I can't even imagine what it would cost to rebuild those shocks when they did the restoration. We're thinking you're getting a good feel. We hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely go to spudsgarage.com. Give us a call anytime. We're absolutely no pressure. This is a special one, that's for sure. Part of a large collection here in Texas. There'll be plenty more. Make sure you go to spudsgarage.com.